Welcome to Freshly Popped, a daily show examining pop culture headlines so you don't have to. Today is January 6, 2025, and I'm Sequoia Holmes.
I'm Fiona Shea.
And I'm Ryan Graham.
And today we are losing it over Cher dragging Dax Shepard on his own podcast. Love Island's Nick has allegedly been receiving threats on Snapchat, and Club Chalamet at the Palm Springs Film Festival Gala. If you're also wondering who the hell are these people and what the hell are y'all doing, check out the intro episode on our feed. You should be able to see it right now. Also, would like to address today is January 6th, which is a sensitive day in history.
Is
It
it?
is.
It is.
I feel like I blocked that out of my memory.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a connotation to it. So you're like, so why are y'all starting today? Well, unfortunately and fortunately, today is a really good astrological day, so I was not about to let no January 6th rioters get in the way of this Venus Cazimi taking place today in Capricorn. Okay?
Venus Cazimi, it literally sounds like a dish. Like, it sounds like something you get at Olive Garden.
Well.
Wow, get on it, Olive Garden. Get your Venus Cazimi today. It's like a cute little, no?
I don't know
like
where
that?
you went, y'all. I don't know. It connected in your brain, didn't connect in mine.
You never
Venus
been to Olive Garden?
Cazimi is like a shrimp scampi in my mind.
Exactly.
If it were a dish, it would be a shrimp scampi.
Imagine
What?
two little shrimps forming a heart for your Venus
Yes,
Cazimi.
yes,
Wow.
Ryan.
Whoa. Should we go to Olive Garden for Valentine's Day and ask them to form our shrimp in a heart?
We should. I like this. If they should do
And
that already.
see Wuthering Heights after.
You lost me. So
What? Are you kidding?
no, I'm
Yes,
serious.
Seki's not a Wuthering
Oh.
Heights girl. But
see
Sequoia,
it.
when you did say, Fiona, we got a relaunch on January 6th, immediately, it just rings in your ears. January 6th,
Right.
dun dun dun. But then you did explain that today is a really lucky day. So we got our shit together. I went to Best Buy. I bought the microphone. I said, fuck January 6th how it was. This is how it's gonna be.
Period. At the end of the
Reclaiming
day,
it.
we're
Yes.
reclaiming January 6th because we deserve it. This is our
Amen.
day now, bitch. This is the astrological day that's going to make our lives at the end of the day. So we were not
Storming
going to
the
let it pass by.
internet.
We came in storming the internet. Okay?
Sequoia, can you explain the Venus Cazimi briefly?
Yeah. So Venus is the planet of love, money, just like magnetism, beauty. So it's a really good planet. There's two quote unquote good, or like they call them benefics planets.
Okay.
It is Venus and it is Jupiter. So anytime there's an activation around either of those planets and you're planning on launching something, that's a good time to launch it. It's also happening in Capricorn. I am a Capricorn rising. Ryan is a Capricorn moon, and Fiona has Capricorn on her 7th house, which is the house of partnership and all that stuff. So she has, you know what I mean? It just is a good day for all of us. It's a good day overall, but it's also a specific good day for the collective of us,
Cool.
the three of us. So I'm like, no,
Cool.
low key, we can't really let the Venus Cazimi
Go to waste.
To waste. And also, Cazimi just means that Venus is conjunct the sun. They're at the same degree in Capricorn right now,
Okay.
which it's like putting a spotlight on Venus. It's like combusting Venus almost. Like, ooh, Venus.
Oh, not busting. Oh my God.
Venus. Yeah.
Ooh, oh.
Venus
God.
is
It's my
busting
first
all
time.
over us right now.
Oh my
So
God.
we had to use it.
It's popping on that.
We had to use it. But
Wow.
yeah.
I'm nodding like I understand.
Well, I'm happy. Yeah. Somebody's going to get it. Somebody out there is going to get it.
I love learning astrology from you. So that is very, very fun.
Thank you. That's what I'm here for. Should we get into these headlines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's get it
Fiona,
going.
you wanna get it going?
Let's kick it off with some Club Chalamet and Timothée drama at the Palm Springs Film Festival, which was held 3 days ago on January 3rd. Have you guys seen any of this online?
A little bit. Not. I've seen like a little bit.
Okay, I think I was like spammed by one of my friends in my group chat. She sent me a bunch of TikToks about it, so then my feed was all about Club
course.
Chalamet. Okay, so for some context for people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about here, Club Chalamet is a fan page dedicated to none other than Timothée Chalamet, okay? It was started by this lady, Simone Cromer. She's 59 years old. She
Whoa.
started in 20...
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a part of the lore.
Okay.
Is the ageism that Miss Club? That's what her fans call her, Miss Club,
Miss
which is
Club.
actually really
kinda love that.
hilarious.
Miss
Me
Club,
too.
yes.
Too. That will come up later in my explanation. Simone is 59 years old. She started the Twitter account. Club Chalamet started on Twitter in 2018 after Call Me By Your Name, which was one of Timothy's breakout roles. And so 3 days ago at the Palm Springs Film Festival Gala, I was confused as to how Miss Club was at the film festival, because she's a super fan, right? Like, she follows Timmy's every move. She's constantly kind of like posting. Look at Ryan's face.
Because it's a little scary. Club Chalamet is a little. She's like it's just below stalk. Like, I don't want to call her stalk.
Agree.
It's a little scary. Yeah.
Agree. It's very baby reindeer in my brain, but I don't know.
It's like just below it. Like, it's like nothing. I can't point to why it's dangerous, because it's not. But it feels dangerous. But yes, keep going, Fiona.
Absolutely. These are all things that are especially being raised right now following the film festival.
Right.
So she's a super fan, right? She's kind of she's obsessed with Timmy. She tweets and posts a lot about his relationship with Kylie Jenner, which she does not approve of.
Whoa.
She does not like Kylie Jenner.
Wasn't that a part of how like her identity came out? Am I making that? I feel like I remember her identity coming out around the same time he started dating her. Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
Yes, because for a while people didn't know who Club Chalamet was. It was anonymous.
Right.
But then she became very vocal about her, not approving, her disapproval of Kylie Jenner. She liked Lily Rose Depp. She did not like Kylie Jenner. She thinks that Kylie's like using Timmy. She just has never been a fan. So fast forward to a few days ago. Yeah, Club Chalamet's at the Palm Springs Film Festival, which is, I did some digging. She launched a Substack, Club Chalamet. And so I read the piece that she wrote about the festival. And I guess you can buy tickets if you're just an audience member. And she bought a ticket, but she's been going for years. She's kind of saying, I didn't just buy a ticket this year because I'm already Supreme, because Timmy was nominated. I have been going to this festival, and it just worked out so well that Timmy was nominated, and he actually accepted the Spotlight Award. So she's like, great, killed two birds with one stone. But anyways, why this is all going viral and kind of is a topic of conversation is because it got caught on video. There's a video of Timmy and Kylie getting up from their seats. And basically in her Substack, Club Chalamet explains that like you're kind of mingling with the celebs. Like there are opportunities if you're a ticket holder, because tickets are $600, $700 plus. There are opportunities for you to kind of go and talk to the directors and the actors, etc. And so it's caught on video. Someone caught on video Timmy and Kylie getting up. Kylie kind of like turns her back. They're clearly walking to like go get a drink or like exit kind of like the dining area. And then who swoops in? You see her bob and her glasses, but Club Chalamet, but Miss Club. And she kind of like touches Timmy on the back, and you can see him kind of turn over his shoulder, and he must know who it is, right? He's like, holy shit, it's Miss Club. And you can see his demeanor. He's a little uncomfortable. So then Club Chalamet hops on Twitter and she says, I got to see Timmy. I told him happy birthday and et cetera. And I guess she said like a comment to his manager, like, I think this is going to be Timmy's year, whatever. Someone responds, right? A fan, and is like, did you interact with Kylie? That's what everyone wants to know, because Miss Club and Kylie, she's been talking about shit. And Miss Club responds, we were right next to each other. No problems. I have no problems with her.
I also love no problems, as if Kylie's gonna like we are on the same level. Like, no beef.
Like this is Bad Girls Club. Like a fight could have broken out at any time. Like the woman isn't 60 years old. Like Kylie Jenner isn't in her late 20s. Like none of it makes any sense.
God, I also love the idea of them getting up and her just being like, like it's like a horror movie jump scare, just standing there.
Yeah.
And she basically said, I knew my time. Like I was being respectful. I do understand social cues, and I saw my moment to approach Timmy, and that's exactly what I did. And now this is what's really interesting is I was just kind of reading a lot of the discourse around Club Chalamet. And while Kylie Jenner is like extremely wealthy and famous and popular, right? And she's like untouchable in a lot of ways, some may say. the misogyny that Kylie receives from Club Chalamet is very reminiscent of a lot of these female partners of male stars and actors, right? Like we see a history of this, of they get a lot of like unwarranted negative attention and hate from their male partners' fans.
Right.
Weird.
And so while it's funny, it's also kind of like, okay, you're talking mad shit about Kylie, and she doesn't really deserve that.
Right.
Well, I think a lot of it is because I think part of the appeal of stars in general, but particularly male stars, is their singleness and their attainableness.
That is so
heavy
real.
quotations around that. And so I do think that when they then become partnered, that person is a threat. And like I think it makes people attack in a way that I think when women become partnered, it's like less like nobody's attacking Travis Kelce. You know what I mean? Like not in the same way.
Totally.
Like,
Except for me.
Well,
yes.
right, yeah. But I think there's something about right.
I'm the only person, but yeah. Okay.
But you know what I mean? But I think often stars of male celebrities, their fans are like, because there's like a maybe
Very
I could be
true.
with them, blah,
For
blah, blah.
sure.
There's that appeal that like their partners often get attacked, especially
sure.
when they're like, I want to say normie. I know Kylie Jenner is not a normie, but in terms of like acting, she's a normie. She's not an actress.
Right.
And I think that's what also makes it worse. And I wonder if that's why Club Chalamet appreciated Lily Rose Depp, because like she's also an actress, so that makes it acceptable. Where Kylie is
an outsider penetrating
right, and it's
like
how dare
old
you.
legitimate Hollywood.
Correct. And then also I think because she is Kylie Jenner, they're thinking this is your avenue to stardom, which I would argue Kylie Jenner is more famous than Tim. I really would.
No,
in
she
terms of
is
like,
more famous
so I'm
than
like,
Timothy Chalamet.
I
I
don't think she's using him at all. Like I would say she is more famous than him. Obviously, both are superstars, but like I don't think she would need Timothy to be. There's so many other people she could date if she really wanted to. Like this is just PR. I don't think Timothy.
I've always thought that this was a PR relationship.
Really,
honestly, yeah. I've thought that this was a PR relationship, not because like Kylie needs an avenue to come up, but I think Kylie is rebranding. We've been watching Kylie kind of dissolve the lip filler a little bit. Her body is even changing. Like she seems like she's shifting away from the Blackfish era and trying to move into a more socially quote unquote acceptable, you know, like, I'm a white girl, you know, era. And the way that she's doing, because again, this is also the first white man that she's ever dated. We've never seen this woman date a white man before. 100%. So like, I'm like, what? Well, how do we get here?
I think there is also a lot that comes with dating like an A-list actor who's winning the Spotlight Award, who's up for, you know, he won the Critics' Choice also 2 days ago for Best Actor, nominated for the Golden Globe, probably up for the Oscar. It does legitimize your fame when it's attached to art, right? Which like that's part of like a huge criticism that the Kardashian Jenner squad receives is like, what's your talent? Like, why are you guys famous?
Yeah.
I will say that Kylie's body is still like bodying.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's wearing the orange. She got like, it's no waist, big, you know what I
Body
mean? Like,
yes, absolutely.
So
it's funny that she's like getting away from, and maybe this is because Timothy is just now doing this again. He also kind of like dabbles in
he does in niggerism.
I mean, like,
yeah, he does.
Good point.
He does.
I think he does it well, but I'm like, I feel like to me it makes sense that they're dating because I'm like, they both do it. So like to me that's another thing they have in common.
No, it definitely makes sense. That's why I think it's the perfect PR relationship, because I'm like, no.
Okay.
You can definitely see how this would make sense, and also it aligns with Kylie's rebrand. Also, Timothy, for the first time, it's okay that he's the way that he is. Like it's the first time they're seeing his personality and like who he was when he was at LaGuardia school, fame school. You know, we're seeing that on a world stage now. We hadn't really seen that from him before, and I think Kylie is very aligned with that brand of him as well. So it feels like they're both shifting a bit, and each other makes sense for their rebrands.
It's a Venus Kazemi, if you will.
It's a Venus. Let me tell you something right now. It's a Venus Kazemi, if you will, and I think we cracked it. I think that's actually it.
And so, it's kind of interesting with Timmy. It's like you said, Sequoia, his theater kid rapping Nicki Minaj at the school talent show is kind of coming out, but also he's leaning into this like kind of like awkward but also white boy swag moment where he's wearing the chain and the glasses, and so like there's a mixture of different things happening, and some of it I like, and some of it I'm a little bit like, I don't know. Like the video he posted to his Instagram the other day of him like taking his birthday cake and like smashing it in his face. Like some of the stuff is like a little too like performative theater kid for me. And I'm almost like I like the look at Ryan. Ryan's mad.
Because you just clicked it in my brain.
Dragging you.
No, I know. I wasn't mad. That's what made it make sense in my brain. I'm like, oh, he's a theater kid.
He is.
Actually, all of this makes way more sense.
Sequoia's the one who pointed that out to me.
He is quite actually a deep theater kid.
That makes it make way more sense because yes, we would. That's something we would do.
Right.
All of the things I'm like, oh yeah, anything for attention. Like, oh, of course. I forget that he's like an actual theater kid.
Yes.
Speaking of anything for attention, can I tell you guys about my headline?
Yes, please.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Let's keep it pushing.
Dax Shepard is somebody who I think will do a lot for attention.
Okay.
He might have barked up the wrong tree because he had Cher on his podcast, Armchair Expert, yesterday, January 5th. And Kristen Bell, his wife, was there as well. And Cher dragged the hell out of his ass.
Really?
Oh.
She scalped him, pulled him by his wig.
I believe it.
Dragged the hell out of his ass. And that's what he gets for playing with the wrong one. So, a little bit of history. Cher and Kristen have a history because they starred in Burlesque, that film together in 2010.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
With
I don't
Christina
think I realized-
Aguilera.
Yeah, I didn't realize Kristen was in it. But
Kristen was in it. Kristen and Dax Shepard got married in 2013 after, please listen to this, Kristen re-proposed to him.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's a weird story.
Fuck that means. Hate to hear it. And I know, and let me tell you something. I know that pissed Cher off. I know that pissed Cher off.
Cher right
Yeah.
I know that she looked at those pictures and she said,
Yep.
bitch, get up. Are you
Yep.
serious?
Yep.
So on the show, Dax asked Cher, quote, who would you like to see Kristen with if you were able to pick from any available bachelor? They don't even have to be available. It can be someone taken if you wanted. Who would be your dream partner for her? Because I know you think she could do better, and I don't disagree. And, you know, like, he's a comedian, so he's like, you know, like, poking, trying to be funny. You know, like, trying to be funny, trying to make her a little uncomfortable. Cher laughs, looks over at Kristen and says, I don't know, which is the beginning of it being funny to me because she does not dissent to his initial statement. She does not hit him with a, no, I think you're fine. Like, she says, well, I don't know who I would pick for her. Funny. I said, okay. Kristen then chimes in, has to explain to Cher he's being self-deprecating because let's remember, she's 79 years old, okay? So Kristen needs her to understand this is not serious. Like, he's joking.
Right.
When Cher,
come on, Kristen. Cher's better.
She's with it.
Cher knows.
She's with it.
And Cher also like known for giving a sassy comment, like for
and
decades.
let me tell you, and sassy comment did she, because when she finally does answer, she gets earnest and she says, no, but the truth is I trust her. So you must have something I don't see. And she starts laughing. But she's dead serious. You can tell that she's serious. Like, you can tell that she's giggling, but she's like, you must have something I don't see. Miss Ma'am said, if you want to be funny, I can be hilarious. You thought you were about to make me uncomfortable? Ooh. Watch this.
Wow. She is just spectacular with her like kind of succinct lines and comebacks.
It's like a classy read because it's like I could actually do the obvious thing and like give a list of people who are better than you. What I'm going to do is read you without actually saying something mean and be like,
you know what I mean?
Clearly, there's something here, but I don't know.
I can't see it, but I guess I don't have to. I'm not the one married to you. But also, additional context. Kristen faced backlash from domestic violence advocates after sharing what people thought was a disturbing anniversary post on Instagram back in October, where she quotes her husband, Dax Shepard, saying he was heavily incentivized to kill her. Like, making a joke. You can tell that she was like making a joke, but people ain't like that joke. Cher might be one of them.
Yeah, I was going to say they have a very interesting relationship. It's very much one of those like, you guys seem fine with this, so like, okay, who am I to judge? But there are things where I'm like, oh, dang, do you like
Do you
each
hate
other?
her? Right. I'm like, oh, Dax,
Like,
do you hate her? Like, what's up? Because it gives that she likes him. Like, she's all, but like, I'm like, I'm not sure.
Following the Instagram post where she is, kind of like bear hugging Dax. He's sitting down. She's on top of him, straddling him. And in it, she jokes about like, I forget the exact line, but I'm so happy my husband didn't kill me, or he always jokes about killing me, something. Right? That sparked a lot of people, which is what you have to be worried about the internet doing sometimes. People then went and did a deep fucking dive and created super cuts of all of their interviews. all of the moments in which also isn't like the best, demonstration
Sure.
of anyone. If you were to put all my worst moments together, you'd be like, this is a crazy bitch.
Right.
But they put all of the moments of Kristen and Dax talking about their relationship, talking about how basically like Kristen like chased him down for a long
Yeah.
time
I did hear
in
about
order to get
that.
him to be with her. I mean, now we find out about the re-proposal and a lot of interview moments where I walked away feeling as though he was disrespecting her.
And I feel that way about him often. Yeah, as I'm watching clips, I'm like, you don't like you're jealous of her. You don't like her. Like something's weird.
I want to add a small, not caveat. It's just one of those things where I'm like, this. I guess this context helps me, and it's not good. I feel like I'm going to explain away his behavior. He is also a comedian from like the early 2000s, like very that MTV like bro era,
And
I
the
think-
Capricorn,
Oh, I didn't know he was a Capricorn.
which
Oh,
will
well,
also
I
give you
know.
a bitchy
That'll-
edge. All of that will give you a
I know.
weird bitchy
That's what
edge.
people say about me. But I'm like, I feel like that's what makes his like it's his humor, and I wonder if it's all like
Okay.
a defense mechanism. Like it's like maybe being vulnerable is hard or has
Yes, I
been hard
think
for him,
so.
and so like he leans. Let me jab at you, and
Yeah.
that doesn't excuse it or explain it away.
Yeah.
And I will say today he seems more loving and like especially for a man in his 40s, 50s. You know what I mean? I think it is like I don't want to say the best. I think men can always improve, but I don't know. I don't want to explain it away because it's still gross, and that
No,
makes
I
me
get
feel
you.
bad for
It
her.
is,
But I'm
yeah.
just like he's
Yeah.
also a 50-year-old white man.
Yeah.
So
For
I'm
sure.
like
No, I think you're right, Ryan. He has openly talked about his struggles with vulnerability and like expressions of love. He's also a recovering addict. He had like a really tumultuous recovery and relationship with drugs and alcohol. So I think that he's open about that. When he does have an earnest moment, he says almost exactly that. But it's like one thing to say it, and then it's like, we'd love to see the behavior be a little bit different with your wife.
So
then.
change it. So change it. You know.
that's so real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Like please, like let us see it. I would love to see you be more. I don't know. Like yeah. Just don't. Like, maybe this is his attempt. I mean, like yeah, she can do better than me. And like maybe this is his attempt to be vulnerable,
I don't
which
know.
is not a good one.
But I like that. If Cher definitely kept his ass humble, I'll tell you that. She said, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that edgy shit that you bring. I don't like you. I do
No.
think she could do better than you." Period.
I love like that. There's like that famous Cher quote where they're like, her mom told her to marry a rich man, and she goes,
I
"Mama,
am a rich
I
man."
am a rich man.
Icon. An icon.
love
Matter of fact,
her.
I'm on my Cher right now. You see the middle part bust down.
Yeah,
That's
come
exactly what
on.
I'm on. I'm on
Come
my Cher
on.
right now. Thank you.
Cher, I believe she's native as well. Is that? I feel like don't you have many different
Well, me
backgrounds?
too. You know,
Right,
yeah.
of course,
You
right.
know.
I forgot.
you know how
Native
we are
American?
Native. Yeah.
I believe if Cher not, I mean, don't
I
let
don't,
me
we
get
could
me
have absolutely
hey.
made that shit up. I don't know.
But no, yeah.
Is Cher native? I love
Right.
that. Oh, you
yeah.
know what's another great quote from Cher that I'll just end with is when she's on another talk show and she's like, "No, I love men. I think men are the coolest, but I don't need men. I don't need men to survive." Like she has such a great, I think, like approach to love and life and like her own sensuality and creativity. She's the fucking goat.
She's the best.
Yeah. She's great, and I love that she doesn't need a man, but you know who might need a man to protect them? Nick from Love Island.
Ooh.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys have been seeing this. There's been like this TikTok investigators have been doing a lot of research on Nick's Snapchat. He has there's some screenshots coming out from his Snapchat where he's apparently receiving death threats. Like there's a coalition of people, there's a group chat that leaked that are like trying to hire a hitman to take him out. Like, which
That's
is
insane.
Yes. So there are a bunch of people on TikTok like showing screenshots from Nick's Snapchat where they're like, here's a quote from his Snapchat. This is all alleged. It said, "Hiring a hitman on your boy, goofy, jobless activities. If you aren't hated on, you're not doing something right. My email is," and he gives his email because in the text exchange, they're like, "What's his email? We need to hack his iCloud." And he said, "Imagine we lived in a world where people spent this much time on college or helping people. The community, it's sad. I feel bad for you." I feel like the Love Island world has gotten mad toxic. And like for people to be
Definitely.
this angry at him, to be like trying to get a group of people together to like take out a hit, like it's kind of scary to me.
But
and
what
I
are
feel
they
like,
mad about? Are they mad because he's in an interracial relationship?
Is
or
it
what?
Elandria?
It seems like it's like stemming from the Nick Elandria of it all, like them doing well and like getting brand deals and stuff like that. But that's what I'm like, so this story went two different ways for me when I was researching it. Because like I started to look into it more, and the weird thing is no major outlets are like publishing this. This is all like TikTok investigators. And so like I'm trying to get back to the root of it, but these stories were posted over a day ago, so they are gone. And it's just screenshots from his story. And then this then made me feel, A, parasocial relationships in are people trying to kill Nick? And then B, media literacy of it all, where it's like, what we have to start finding the roots of these stories. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this is similar to like the George Zimmerman being homeless, where I kept seeing that pop up.
I keep seeing that too. And I'm like,
and then I'm like,
how do we know?
Where is the thing?
Yeah.
And so
where's the proof?
The more I was looking into this, the more I'm like, I have mixed feelings about it. Because I'm like, Nick is very much online, and these screenshots could be doctors, but they seem like they're from his thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just there was another story that Nick posted where he was like a screenshot from someone posting about him and Elandria. He's like, at this point, I can't wait for the Nick and Elandria. I can't wait for Nick and Elandria to start suing people who have doxed their home addresses, harassed their family members and their close friends nonstop. And it's even escalated to a deranged fan base and group chats openly wanting to hire a hitman to take them out. It's gone way too far.
What?
So yeah, like it's stemming from them too. And I just feel like I don't get why we were that angry at them. A, they're reality TV people that you don't know. They haven't done anything other than win a show and, I don't know, be in love. It all just feels very weird and toxic. And I'm like, I'm asking, is Love Island bad? Like, is it bad for us?
I think the real question is, are parasocial relationships and are people bad? And that's starting to skew into a yes for me.
And like racism be running rampant through everything, because that's probably what the issue is, right?
Definitely.
Like, they must really not like that it's a white guy dating a black girl,
right? And we don't see that pairing super often.
We don't see that.
So we wouldn't have anything else to compare it to know whether or not that's the issue or what.
I guess like, is it like that people love this? Is it, you think it's not just this fandom? You're thinking it's the fact that they are a successful, happy couple, and it's like that they don't have like drama, like they don't, like you see there's other couples who have fallen out from them and they are like the last couple holding on.
I think there's just like
TJ
this.
And them are together.
I think there's this overarching notion that they're not real, that they're not a real couple, that they are together for brand deals, that they, maybe like each other to some degree on like a, person to person level, but that they're duping us, they're tricking us, they're not a real couple.
Okay, that
so
could be part of it.
But like we talked about Timothy and Kylie earlier. I'm like, I think PR couples are across the world. Like there's so many PR couples, and I feel like at least, and maybe it's because they're like celebs, like traditional celebrities, so they don't talk about it as much. But I'm like, I don't think I'm seeing Timothy Chalamet getting death threats because he's dating Kylie Jenner.
I mean, you know
what,
what, low-key,
it's uplifted.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is getting death threats.
You
for
think
dating.
so?
I wouldn't. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
From the Club Chalamet camp. I mean, she's been publicly saying not death threats, of course, but like the amount that she talks about their relationship is threatening in a way, and that she's in the same spaces as him. She's giving him a hug on the back. You know what I mean? Like that is like,
it's scary.
Probably concerning in some degree, especially Kylie standing right there. And you know that this person is Club Chalamet and Timmy have met before too. Like he knows who she is. Obviously, it's his fan account that has nearly hundreds of thousands of followers. Maybe it's Nicolandria stems from a little bit of that, but to your point about like traditional celebrities, like even Nicole Kidman years later has talked about her and Tom Cruise's marriage and how Tom Cruise's team and like Church of Scientology hit her up being like, you interested? Things do kind of happen that way in Hollywood, and I think that that's something that the regular person needs to accept.
Right. Yeah. And I feel like it starts off like these types of things start off a little bit harmless. Like I've mentioned, I think Timmy and Kylie are a PR relationship. I think Nick and Elandria are a PR relationship of their own creation. I think Tiana Taylor and that Black British man she was just with, Aaron Pierre, were a PR relationship. I think probably 50% of relationships in Hollywood are PR relationships, me personally, and that's where it stops for me. It feels like a lot of people take it further than that.
Okay.
And it makes me hesitant to even say like, oh, I think this is not a real relationship, because people don't understand that that's okay. okay.
They're entertainers.
That's
Let them
okay.
entertain.
It's not that deep. Like, it's really okay that this is not a
Okay.
real relationship.
So you're saying people take it one step further because they feel like personally attacked by the
I don't know
fact
what
that
the
it's
hell
not
they
a real
feel.
relationship.
I can't even put myself in the mind state of that type of person, but I know that people start taking that shit far.
It's so weird to me because I'm like you're saying, even like K-pop bands are also known to do this type of things. Like, they manufacture relationships between the people, or like these two bands are together and they'll like have manufactured relationships. So I think you're right. Across entertainment, across cultures, PR relationships are a thing. And I do think, but if their job is to entertain, like that show, Love Island is entertainment. They won as a couple, and then like, keep the entertainment going at least to the next year. So like, why not do it?
Yeah.
And you're right. Like, I
Yeah.
think the parasocial, being this invested in someone else's relationship, is not healthy.
It's very weird.
And I need you all to, I don't know, spend, like you said, spend this energy on your own relationships, with your own friends, with your own
In
people you
college,
love.
like Nick said.
go help. Yeah, like,
Get
go
a
do
job.
something. Get a
Whatever.
job. Get away from her. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's so strange to me. Yeah, I do feel like parasocial relationships are a little wild, but Love Island is specifically changing their casting for next season, so I think maybe that'll help. Yeah, they're trying to find more body diversity, more people who are there for the,
Okay.
and heavy quotations.
Oh, I
right
don't think that's
reason.
gonna help. That's
Well,
the issue. I'm
that's
scared because
one.
I fear that that's not gonna help. I fear that those people are gonna be subject to more hate than the people who fall
Agreed.
within
Oh, you think so?
the traditional. Yeah, because again, Love Island is the seasons of Love Island go like, it's like 30 seasons of this fucking show. Everybody has been a toothpick. Suddenly you introduce somebody who's not a toothpick, that person is at risk. You introduce somebody that I don't know. I
think it's
I appreciate
also-
it, but it does put that direct person in harm.
Agreed.
What if it's from, I'm saying, what if the body diversity, it specifically comes from men? Like, I understand what you mean, particularly when it comes to women, and I think women are way more harshly criticized in media. And I wonder if you ease it in by like introducing men who are not all supercut.
Not
I
gonna
think,
hold
I'm
you.
not
They've
saying they're not
already
gonna-
done that.
Oh, okay.
They've already
never
done
mind.
that. I feel
Well,
like
shoot.
half the men on Love Island, I'm like, yeah, they're not supercut. You know, like many of them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a regular man. Even Nick, to some degree, take off his shirt, I'm like, regular man. That's not, you know.
I'm with you. Yeah. I mean, he's also like, he's
But
also
he's-
model
but he's
pretty.
pretty,
He's
um,
pretty. He's very
He's-
pretty.
He's pretty fit. Like, when you,
Yeah.
the average guy, when he takes his shirt off, we got some jiggly.
Yeah, a
we
little
got some,
fluffy.
fluffy. It's not
Yeah.
solid.
We got some
abs.
jiggly.
We got some
Okay.
jiggly.
I'm trying to think. Even Taylor. I'm thinking about Taylor.
Taylor.
Okay.
I mean, like they're
Taylor's
like they already have had men
And
on Love
people
Island.
were
I'm thinking of
mean to Taylor.
Jalen. Even, you know, like they've
Okay,
already had
okay.
men on Love Island. I'm
Okay,
like, oh yeah,
okay.
you are not like
Yeah, you're normal.
you're
a normal
normal.
guy.
Like you are a very
Yeah.
normal guy. They have not done that for women. The closest they've come is Hudda, and she wasn't close. So
Yeah, I'm like, oh, and I feel like people were mean to. Well, sorry, Hudda introduced her own set of anger, but
we won't go there.
Yeah,
But we won't go there. But we can.
But we
won't.
can.
Right.
One thing that I think is so hard about Love Island, which like I'm not sure if the casting process is going to help this because it's just the nature of the show, is you're recording 24/7, so there's episodes every day, and they catch people in such vulnerable states,
Yeah.
whether
Yeah.
it's like waking up,
Yeah.
they're recording you while you're laying in the bed with like your headscarf on and brushing your teeth, right? Like you have no sense of privacy. That like, yeah, agreed, Sequoia. I fear that just putting in this person who looks a little different, they're not going to be protected
They're
from
not.
all of this.
And they won't even know until they get out the house. And that
And they won't know until they
Oh,
get out the
God.
house.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, like you're saying, I guess this also makes people feel like they know these people because they watch them nonstop. So it makes it's like a kind of a spiral downward where it's like no matter what you do to fix the casting, it's the nature of this
Yes,
thing, and then the internet that we live in, that people are always going to feel
100%.
super connected to people they don't know.
as long as you are portraying certain people as the villain and other people as the hero or the golden couple or as long as you are making cuts in order to make certain people fit a certain mold for the sake of television, they're at risk. Unless
Right.
you want to just do Big Brother style and aim the camera at people 24/7 and we can go in and watch all the time and make our own calls about who these people are, then you're manipulating and you're putting them at risk. The issue is the franchise, not the people who go on the franchise and the casting.
That's a
of
good
said
point.
people.
Sheesh. Well, you know what issue we won't have with the franchise is freshly popped.
Period.
No issues with our franchise
That's
here,
us, baby.
No manipulation here.
We would never.
We would never. Silly. But yeah, I'm excited to freshly start this journey with you all. Oh no, did you mute yourself?
I did
my bad.
on purpose, but we're back.
Oh, she was like a little live editing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to keep talking more stories. Love Island will come back this summer, and I guess we will probably dive right the fuck back into it.
And will. Absolutely. But yeah, y'all have a good morning. You have been popped.
Do it. So go ahead, do it.
I have
Too
on lip gloss,
glossy.
so I can't do it. Yeah, no, I can't do it. Okay,
Lick
bye,
your
y'all.
lips. You can lick them in.
That doesn't work like that, Ryan.
Oh, I don't know how. Yeah, right. I don't know how lip gloss works. I've worn lip gloss.
Such a boy.
Well,
Bye, y'all.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.